Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Katerina and today's practice will energize and awaken your body with a balance of activity and ease. Beginners can modify poses as needed, while more experienced yogis can deepen their practice. Subscribe to join me every day for fresh flows, and let's get started. See you in a minute. Let's begin with a gentle warm-up to awaken your body and prepare for practice. Slowly lowering your arms several times. Now inhale as you lift your arms to the sides and upward, and exhale as they come down. Stretch fully and feel your chest open. Take a few side stretches, leaning gently to the left and right in your rhythm. Step your feet slightly wide apart, bend your knees and place your hands on your thighs. On inhale, arch your back, and as you exhale, round your spine, feeling each vertebra. Bring your feet together and place your hands on your knees. Begin with a gentle circle motion with your knees, including your ankles in this warm-up. Move both clockwise and counterclockwise. And with knees bent, fold forward, bring your chest close to your thighs. Slowly lift yourself back up. Repeat this motion for a few times. Bending your knees to come down and extending from your heels to your fingertips as you rise. Relax your neck as you fall down. Each time you lift, feel energy rising through your body. And for final time, inhale deeply and rise into Tadasana, mountain pose. Exhale fully. Namaskar. Inhale, lift your arms overhead, engage in your core. Fold forward, Uttanasana, standing forward bend. Inhale, step your right foot back into a low lunge, keeping the left knee at a 90-degree angle. Extend your chest forward and engage your core, feeling stretch in your hips. Exhale, step your left foot back, Adha Mukha Svanasana. Here, pedal your feet to stretch the legs and warm up the hamstring. Inhale, Bhalakasana, plank pose. Exhale, lower your knees, chest and chin to the mat in Ashtanga Namaskar, 8-limbed pose, keeping your core engaged. Inhale, transition into Bhujangasana, Cobra pose, using your back muscles to lift your chest while keeping minimal weight on your hands. Tuck your pelvis slightly to protect your lower back. And exhale. Return to Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Stretching your spine and pressing your heels gently towards the mat. Inhale, step your right foot forward into a lunge. Bend your right knee at a 90-degree angle. Keep your left leg extended and strong. Feel the stretch along the left hip flexor. Exhale, step your left foot forward to meet your right. Bend your knees into Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead, engage in your core. If your spine is healthy, take a gently back bend. Exhale, return to Tadasana, mountain pose, standing tall. Begin second round. Inhale, lift your arms overhead in Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold forward into Uttanasana. Step your left foot back into a lunge and hold. Exhale, transition into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Shift forward into Bhalakasana, plank pose. Lower into Ashtanga Namaskar, knees, chest, chin. Lift into Bhujangasana. Engage in your back muscles to open your chest. Keep your hips grounded. And exhale, return to Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Step your left foot forward into a lunge. And exhale, step right foot forward, return into Uttanasana. Rise up with arms overhead, adding a gently back bend. Exhale, Tadasana. Now we're gonna speeding up the flow, connected each movement to your breath, keeping steady rhythm. Repeat in both sides. Inhale, lift the arm overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, step your right foot back into a lunge. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bhalakasana, plank pose. Ashtanga Namaskar, knees, chin, chin. Bhujangasana, cobra. And Adho Mukha Svanasana. Step your right foot forward and Uttanasana. Bring your hands overhead, little back bend, Tadasana. Inhale, lift your arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fall forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, step your left back into a lunge. Exhale, transition Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, shift forward, Bhalakasana. Knees, chest, chin, exhale. Bhujangasana, cobra pose. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, step your left foot forward. Exhale, step your right foot forward, Uttanasana. Rise up, adding back bend, Tadasana. Notice sensation. Big inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, arms overhead. Fold forward, Uttanasana. Step your right foot back into a lunge, hold here, feeling the stretch. Gaze forward. And with inhale, reach your arms overhead and rotate your palms backward. Bend your elbows, bring your hands to rest between your shoulder blades. If needed, you can lower your back knee for support. Focusing on lifting your elbows towards the ceiling. Inhale, extend your arms upward again. And exhale, lower your hands to the mat. Place your left hand on the inside of your left foot. Turn your right heel down to the mat. And on exhale, rotate your chest open into Parshva Konasana, extended triangle pose. Feeling the stretch along your side body. Keep your left tie engaged for stability. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Gently return to high lunge, lifting the back heel towards the ceiling now. And inhale, transition into Parivrita Parshvakonasana, revolved sine angle pose. Extend your left arm upward. Exhale, prepare to transition, step your left foot back, coming into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, shift forward, plank pose, Chaturanga Dandasana, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward into a lunge. Pause and stabilize. Slightly lift the hips and pivot the torso to face the left. Adjust your feet so they are parallel to each other, preparing for Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged forward fold. Exhale, lengthen your spine, bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Engage your quadriceps by lifting the kneecaps. Inhale, halfway, bringing your hands under the shoulders. Exhale, rotate your torso back towards your right leg, stepping into Uttanasana, standing forward fold, and breathe here. Inhale, rise upward, extending the arms overhead into Urdhva Hastasana, upward salute. Take a gently back bend if your back feels comfortable, and Tadasana, mountain pose. In again with Urdhva Hastasana, inhale, fold into Uttanasana, exhale. Step your left foot back into high lunge, inhale, pause and prepare for Virabhadrasana. 1. Inhale, lift your arms overhead, rotate your palms backward, bending the elbows to bring the hands into the shoulder blades. If needed, lower the back knee for support, gently lift the elbows towards the ceiling. Inhale, extend the arms back upward. And lower your hands to the floor, exhale. Pivot the back heel down, transition into Parshvakonasana, side angle pose. Breathe here. On exhale, transition into Parivrita Parshvakonasana. Twisting the torso. Square the hips and elongate the spine as you rotate. Revolve with side angle pose. Return to Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale. Flow to Phalakasana, Chaturanga, Urdhva Mukha, and Adho Mukha Svanasana. Step your left foot forward into a lunge and pivot the torso to the right. Aligning the feet parallel for Parasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine and hands back. Hinging the hips. Inhale, return to flat back, lengthening the spine. Pivot the torso towards the left leg and step into Uttanasana. Stand in forward fold. Breathe. Inhale, rise into Urdhva Hastasana, upward salute, little back bend, and Tadasana. Close your eyes to connect to your sensation. Urdhva Hastasana. Uttanasana, exhale. Step the right leg back into high lunge. Holding here, prepare for Virabhadrasana 1. Lift the arms upward, interlace your fingers behind your head and open your chest, spreading the elbows wide. Keep the core engaged, drawing the navel inwards, protect the lower back. Inhale, extend the arms back upward. Exhale, lower your hands to the floor. Transition into Parshvakonasana, side angle pose. For beginners, hold here. For those ready, straighten the front leg into Trikonasana, triangle pose. You're welcome. Letting both sides of the torso engage in the thighs. Rest the hand lightly on the floor or shin without collapsing. From here we're gonna transition into Parivrita Parshvakonasana, what we did before, or Parivrita Trikonasana, revolve with triangle pose. Adjust the pelvis, ensuring the hips are level, focusing on elongation the spine as you twist. Deep inhale and return to Adha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Now by Vinyasa, flow through Palakasana, plank pose, Chaturanga Dandasana, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, and back to Adha Mukha Svanasana. Step the right foot forward and pivot again to the left into Prasarita Padottanasana. Lengthen your spine, fold deeper, hanging the hips. And for an added stretch, extend arms forward while keeping the hips pressing back. Focus on lengthening the spine in both directions. Return to flat back and rise halfway up. Pivot towards the right leg. And shift weight into the right leg. On the exhale, lift the left leg into the air. Engage in the glutes and maintain balance. Repeat dynamically for 5 breaths. It's 1. It's 2. It's 3. It's 5. And now, on the 5th breath, hold the lifted leg. Feel activation in the standing leg and the stretch in the lifted one. Exhale, lower the leg, returning to Uttanasana. Step the feet slightly wider apart. Transition into Malasana, Yogi squat. Sink the hips lower, opening the knees upward. Focus on grounding through the feet and lengthening the spine. Beginners, you can stay here in Malasana. Advanced practitioner, transition into Bhujapadasana. Shoulder bracing pose. Bring the arms inside the legs. Place the hands firmly on the floor. Shift weight forward, resting the legs on the upper arms, and cross the feet in front of you, maintaining balance on the hands. For all practitioners, gently release back into Malasana. Standing forward fold, lengthen the spine, fold deeper. Rest to Tadasana. Mountain pose. Exhale. Rise up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Step the left leg back into a lunge. Lift the arms upward, interlacing the fingers behind the head. Open the chest, stretching through the shoulders. Lower the hands to the floor for Parshvakonasana, or for Advancer, it's Trikonasana. Straighten the front leg, lengthen both sides of the torso. Press the thigh muscles upward and avoid collapsing in the lower hand. And slightly transition into Parivrita Parshvakonasana or Parivrita Trikonasana. Align the pelvis and lengthen through the crown as you twist. Return to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, move through Palakasana. Plank, Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Exhale. Stepping left foot forward to a lunge and pivot the torso to the right into Prasarita Padottanasana, or for Advancer, lift the legs off the ground and bring them together at the top. Engage your core, pulling your abdomen inward. Maintain the headstand in variation A. Slowly release. Exhale. Inhale, lift the torso halfway and pivot towards the left leg. Shift weight into left leg. Exhale, lift right leg up, engaging the glutes and balancing. Inhale, lower the leg down. Exhale, up. Repeat dynamically for 5 rounds. On the 5th, we holding and release the lifted leg, returning to Uttanasana. Step the feet slightly wider apart again. Malasana or Bhujangasana. Transition into Malasana if you would like to Yogi squat. Or Advancer practitioner, enter Bhujangasana, shoulder praising pose. thighs on the upper arms, balancing on the hands, crossing the feet. Gently release back into Malasana for all practitioners. And just sit on the floor. Release. Hands up. Paschimottanasana. Few hold breath. Exhale, lifting the spine and bend the right leg and draw the knee close to the chest, keeping the foot firmly grounded. Ensure the spine remains tall, sitting on the sitting bones without rolling the lower back. Raise the left arm overhead, left and side body, and wrap the left arm around the right knee. Twisting gently. Place the right hand behind the body for support. Engage the left leg also, actively pressing the heel forward and lengthen through the crown of the head. Hold the twist, breathing deeply into the spine. Slowly release the twist. On inhale, lengthen the spine back to neutral. Exhale, fold forward into Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Reach the arms forward, relax into the fold while keeping the legs active and the back long. Please don't interlace your fingers, just put the palms on the ground. Exhale, left side. Return to Dandasana and Paschimottanasana again. Don't interlace your fingers, palms on the ground. And release. Come into tabletop pose, Ardha Purvattanasana. Bend your knees, place your soles of the feet on the mat. Place your hands behind you, fingers pointing forward or slightly outward. Inhale, lift your hips outward, creating a straight line from the knees and shoulders. And dynamic movement. Exhale, lower your hips slightly and shift them back behind the line of the wrist, keeping the hips lifted and core engaged. Repeat these movements for several breaths, focusing on moving smoothly with control. Allow your shoulders to shift forward as the hips move back to maintain balance. And keep the core activated throughout the sequence. For support, place yoga blocks under your hands to make the movements easier. And sit back. Shake out your hands gently. Press the backs of the hands together to release tension in the wrist. Slowly lower yourself down to the mat, vertebra by vertebra. Lie flat on your back and keeping your legs extended. Shake a bit to release the tension. And bring both legs upward, pointing towards the ceiling. Relax the upper body, keeping the shoulders grounded and the core slightly engaged. Supta Dandasana variation. Point the toes or keep the feet flexed, depending on preference and comfort. Show your lower back remains connected to the mat. Grab your big toes with your fingers, keeping your feet flexed, and open your legs wide into happy baby pose. Gently rock from side to side, massaging the lower back and releasing any tension built up during the practice. Optional, alternate straightening and bending one leg at a time, giving both legs a gentle stretch. And if it's accessible today, extend both legs into a wide-legged forward fold, Hanumanasana variation, keeping them elevated and active. And when you're ready, releasing the legs, bring them back together and allow them to rest on the floor. Transition into Shavasana for full relaxation, focusing on breath and letting go of any remaining tension in the body. While you're lying in Shavasana, I just want to thank you for joining me this beautiful morning. It's been such a pleasure to share this practice with you, and I'm truly inspired. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and join me again next time. Namaste.